Good morning YouTube, it is Thursday morning, it's 5 a.m. and I'm going to take you through my full day of eating. I'm about to go to one of our BBR HIIT classes. I'm really close to comp and I'm looking to drop that last bit of body fat. So these classes, these very high intensity classes are very good for that. So before I go to that, I'm not eating just because it's so early. I don't have time. So I'm going to make myself a black coffee. I'll take you through that. I'm going to make myself my BCAAs drink. I will take you through that and then enjoy the rest of this day. Obviously, keep in mind I am comp prepping. I'm less than 12 days out. So my diet's not going to be overly interesting, but a lot of you are asking. So here we go. So I'm meeting Rach at the boot camp. I'm going to make her some BCAAs too, because she's messaged me asking for some, so that's why I've got 2 containers. Alright guys, that is me done. See you all in my next meal. Hey guys, so I just finished my morning BBR boot camp. Yes, I worked out, but my bigger workout, my more heavier lifted session is going to be this afternoon. So my first meal I'm having is proteins and fats. I will have this, I will down this really quickly, and then within the next hour I'm going to have my next meal, which is when I'll start my carbs. So first meal up, we've got egg whites, and my chosen fat is butter. So I'm going to do 300 egg whites, and I'm going to do 10 grams of butter, and I've actually got the calories here for you. So 250 calories, 8 grams of fat, no carbs, and 34 grams of protein. All right, so yeah. Sauerkraut. So I don't add this to my calorie intake. It's not even 30 kilojoules, so it's about 7 calories per serve, but this is really, really good for gut health, and leading into comp, it just helps with digesting and everything like that. So I have this and coconut kefir. So I alternate these between my meals. To me, I really like them, especially the turmeric ones. Some people don't, but honestly, you get used to it. Okay, back for meal 2, so I'm starting to introduce carbs by this time. So I waited about an hour after I ate my first meal. So this meal I'm having, I can basically choose between chicken or egg whites. I really feel like egg whites, so I'm going to have another 300 grams of egg whites, so that's 34 grams of protein, and 250 grams of cooked basmati rice. So I'm looking at roughly 440 calories, 60 grams of carbs, minimal grams of fat, so 5 grams of fat, and 38 grams of protein. So I'll show you how I make this. Everything I'm eating is very simple. There's not much to it, especially so close, but I will still show you what I do. I mentioned before that I either have the sauerkraut or the coconut kefir with my meals. So with this meal, I alternate them. So with this meal, I'm having coconut kefir. Egg whites, rice, coconut kefir, spinach. Simple. Welcome to comp prep. Hey YouTube, I'm back for my 3rd meal. So I've been working from home all day. I'm about to have to go out and see my clients, and then I have a workout this afternoon. So this meal is really simple. I'm going chicken breast, rice, and my turmeric sauerkraut. So you're looking at another 440 calories. I'm looking at macros now. So another 60 grams of carbs and another 39 grams of fat, 39 grams of protein. So you're probably wondering what I'm doing with my fats. I like to keep my fats quite low during the day. I love having my fats with my last carb meal at night. So tonight I will be having salmon and butter with my rice. So that's when I like to put my fats, because it fills me up for the night. I never crave anything after that, and it's just what I like to do. So I'm going to quickly make that up now. Everything's cooked, so I'm just going to throw it all in a bowl, and then I've got to get moving. So I will show you what I do. Fourth and final meal. A couple of things I wanted to talk to you about. So you probably noticed that I only have 4 meals. A lot of people, different people do different things. So I know a lot of people who love having smaller meals and more of them. So 6 or 7 smaller meals. For me personally, I'm not a snacker. I've never been a snacker, even when there was that massive phase where everything was small meals frequently. I hated it. I like to feel full and I like to feel hungry. So in saying that, what I do is I do prefer to have bigger meals. I still make sure I'm hitting my macros, but I'm not going to eat, that's my salmon, I'm not going to eat if I'm not hungry. So I might not eat every 3 hours. I might have my first meal at 10 o'clock. If I'm not hungry until 2, I'm not going to eat until 2. I'm still obviously tracking my intake because I know what I've got to get in for the day, and I always make sure I do that. But I'm not someone to eat if I'm not hungry. Now, 9 times out of 10 I am hungry, but I love bigger meals. It's just me. I prefer that really full feeling, especially at night. So I do like to save some macros for dinner, and it's just what I prefer. Not saying that's for everyone. I'm sure a lot of people have different opinions on whether that's right or wrong. It works for me, so it's what I do. In saying that, I'm going to cook dinner. Now, I'm not going to eat dinner now. It's only like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but I need to prep this dinner because I'm going away for 2 days, and we're actually heading over to Magnetic Island, which is near where we live, tonight. So I need to have my dinner all cooked because as soon as we finish our local HIIT camps, we are heading straight to the boat. So like I said in my earlier video, I am having my fats or more of my fats around my dinner time, as well as my carbs. So I'm having salmon, I'm having butter as my fat, I'm having some kale. I really love frying my kale off, like it tastes amazing in the pan. And I'm going to have some coconut kefir and and some rice. So I will show you what I do. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put these on the pan. I love the skin, so I do keep the skin on. I do with my pan, especially when I'm cooking salmon, lightly spray it with an oil. So I don't pour the oil, I use a spray oil because you use a lot less, but otherwise the pan just gets ruined. Do I track that? No, but I don't use a lot. In saying that, if you would like, or if you're interested in how I meal prep all my food, comment below. That is something I could very happily talk to you all about. So yeah, I'll take you through the steps of cooking my dinner. Enjoyed that. If you did, let me know. I mean, it's definitely a little difficult remembering to video every time you're making a meal, so I do hope you like this. I do hope that was a little bit of insight. I do apologize for my meals being so plain, but that is comp prep for you when you're less than 2 weeks. So as you can see, my diet's still very balanced. I'm still getting all my fats, my proteins, and my carbs. I'm not eliminating any macro, and my calories are still up, and I'm still fueling my body with good sources of food, so salmon and healthy fats and kale and vegetables and rice, so chicken. Anyway, I'm going to close out this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.